Hey, what's going on out there, YouTube? It's EL0320. I'm back at it again for an open discussion. First thing on my list today, actually, what I'll do is I'll talk about two different things that's going on. The first thing I'm going to talk about is that there has been an announcement with the brand new Batman Superman movie, which for whatever reason has not been named. It hasn't been given an official name. Batman Superman is just kind of I guess their objectified name for it. I think that they should name it The World's Finest. If not, Superman 2 or Superman birthed into the Justice League or something crazy like that. But The World's Finest to me sounds like will be the epic thing. Just Man of Steel, The World's Finest. And then it features Batman as a major plot character, and then you got Lex Luthor as a major character, and then now of course you got Alfred Pennyworth. And then I think that Wonder Woman should be kind of like a side character, just an introduction. But now they're making a lot of different other speculations because they're talking about other characters that's going to be in it. And some people have said that The Rock Dwayne Johnson is going to actually play the second Green Lantern, John. And I'm not sure if they're going to do that. It'd be interesting to have Jon Stewart being in this one. And then it also had speculation that who else was another character? There was somebody else that they also named it. Can't think of it. But this character I'm about to talk about today is what's hot as far as the news is concerned. So I'll read the press introduction from, and I quote, the Superhero Hype. Superhero Hype, I highly endorse them. SuperheroHype.com, they have everything you want to know about any kind of relatable superhero or comic book related feature. So this is a press release. Ray Fisher, primarily a stage actor, has joined the cast of Zack Snyder's Batman vs. Superman in a role. Who is the name? Victor Stone. Or for any of y'all that know Smallville, any of y'all that know the Teen Titans, any of y'all that has looked at Justice League War or Justice League Flashpoint, y'all know you got Cyborg, son. So the cast of Cyborg. Variety has the news reporting that the role is not a significant one, but one that paves the way to a future big screen appearances by the Justice Leaguer or Teen Titans feature. So I thought this was interesting news. I'll try to pull up a picture of him and I'll feature it up here. So as I do this, and that's what he kind of looks like. But to me, he has a very distinct look, and I think that he would fit the mold very well to be Victor Stone, or AKA Cyborg. But my thought was that initially they were going to get maybe somebody that I was thinking honestly Michael B. Jordan would have been a really good Cyborg, but now they've paved the way for him to be the Human Torch. And so, I mean, that was one up on DC from Marvel. But I mean, the other thing that I think about is that if you're gonna introduce somebody like Cyborg to such a sub-line character like that, do you think, now I'm asking y'all, I'm not sure if this is gonna be Victor Stone before. I mean, if Ben Affleck's Batman, who's supposed to be portrayed as an older, seasoned Batman, not an old man, not the old man from Batman Beyond, not even like older Batman, not in his 50s, but like early 40s, I guess late 30s, and that he's seasoned, you know, because I think Superman is like 30 something or 33 at this point, Henry Cavill's character. So if you got a 40-year-old Batman, that means that there's already been a Robin, there's already been a Batgirl. So that would mean that Dick Grayson would have to be potentially maybe the age of, I'm not sure what, like 20 something. So he would already be Nightwing. And so that would potentially mean that they could set up, if DC does this right, they could set up not only for Cyborg to have been already a character that's in this universe as far as going into the Justice League, but they could set up for a Teen Titans, y'all. Teen Titans, if they play their cards right, because all they have to do is they have to feature somebody that is going to play the role of Dick Grayson or Nightwing, and they don't have to show him as Nightwing. They don't have to show him as a past Robin. All they have to do is a cameo. I've heard that if y'all looked at the Vampire Diaries, that the character that plays Jeremy, and I would go and look up his name. I keep on forgetting. It's Steven something. But his character had went on. Well, the guy that plays the role of Jeremy has went on Twitter, and he said he loves DC Comics, and one of his favorite characters on that was Nightwing, and he even came out on Twitter with a Nightwing costume. It's Stephen McQueen, and to me, looking at him, and I'll show y'all a picture of him. He looks like, to me, a great and right at the right age version of Nightwing. I think he could do it. I think he really could. And I mean, even with that, they could also have the second Robin, or not the second, but the third. Not Jason Todd, but I can't believe I'm forgetting stuff today. I'm sorry, y'all. But the third Robin would be like also potentially even featured. There's so many different possibilities with this. The only issue that I'm having with the Batman Superman movie is that they're trying to add so much in bulk. And initially it's supposed to release out 2015, which would have been perfect. But I think what they're doing now, and even with the fact that they're already going into production and the movie's not until, what, 2 years from now, is that what they're trying to do is they're going to shoot 2 movies back to back. This is my theory, because if you could have released it in 2015 and you're going to just go and just have Batman, Superman, and Lex Luthor and just end it like that, then what they're doing, they're saying, okay, well, we need to get the ball rolling. We need to have stuff in place already. And so, because Marvel has, I don't know how many movies ahead of DC in this regard, they need to go ahead and do everything they can. So to me, what they're doing is they're gonna make it extended longer, and then they're gonna have as many characters they can put into the Batman Superman universe, so they can go ahead and branch them out into all these other kind of movies. So it's basically like a pre-Avengers in a sense, or a pre-Justice League for DC sense. And then when the Justice League comes out, then all they have to do is just add in the Green Lantern and add in everybody, but they already have cameos from just the second Man of Steel. But a lot of people like me really enjoyed Man of Steel. A lot of people like me just wanted to see a sequel to the Man of Steel, and that's it, you know? And I mean, if you add cameos to a degree, then that's fine, but they're adding so much to just the Batman Superman. It's gonna be so convoluted, it's gonna be so too much, you know? I mean, I love my Easter eggs in the Man of Steel. I thought it was awesome, but this is just a lot. And I mean, I don't know. I think that Zack Snyder is smart. I think he's gonna do it the right way. I think that he's gonna have Ben actually probably co-producing if he's smart, at least for the trying to get the feature. And even maybe the Justice League, who knows? Ben might even help direct that. I don't think that Christopher Nolan is a part of the universe anymore, which is sad. But they have to move on. But I mean, I'm really excited about the Victor Stone news. That's what I definitely main thing I really wanted to talk about. But to me, I feel like they are setting up for the Justice League immediately, and I think they're gonna shoot back to back, because they had said that they were gonna just do 2015, but then they said, well, we need to go ahead and get production stopped and redone all over again so that we can do something else. Further this universe. And so to me, to further it means the Justice League. So probably 2017 they'll already have Justice League. They're probably going to keep filming and non-stop filming, and that's probably why even Ben Affleck, if you looked at his notes, they had said that he was about to start directing another film, and now he can't because of the contract. And to me, if they have him going and doing 3 Batman movies in addition to 3 Justice League movies potentially, and then maybe another Superman movie, then they are lining it up already. And so that to me is my theory. And I mean, I feel like with this whole Cyborg news, and there's so much more weight that they could do, but they could have just waited to the Justice League. But it makes me feel like they don't have confidence in their future. And I mean, the other thing is they dropped Legendary off of I guess the feature, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'm really excited about this news. The guy looks the part. I don't know if he can do the acting role. I really did want Michael B. Jordan to do it, or even somebody else. Like, I'm not sure who else. But yeah, definitely that was one of the things I was thinking about. And then the other thing I was going to talk about was the fact that Spider-Man is coming May the 2nd. And I mean, I know y'all heard me rant about the Spider-Man game, but I am super, super, super excited about the Spider-Man movie that's coming out. The thing is that I just bought the trilogy. I'll actually, give me 1 second. Hold on. Woo! Woo! Back. I bought the trilogy. So within this trilogy, I'll show y'all. It has all the movies from the Sam Raimi universe. See? That was an awesome picture. I love that picture. And it's got all special features from the original DVD sets that came out, but it's all condensed into just a Blu-ray box set, and it's just so epic. My plan is to do a review on this box set for one, and talk about everything Spider-Man 2, because what I'm gonna do is of course I got this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have different open discussion. Like I looked at today, for instance, this is something that I guess this is kind of a spoiler. I was looking at the first Spider-Man movie, and the person that plays Flash Thompson is somebody that is a heavy character now in a TV series and in a movie I just reviewed, and I had no idea. I totally, it blew my mind. And I mean, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like small snippets about Spider-Man just to celebrate. All week I think I'm gonna have a specific different video for or featuring Spider-Man's related news or thoughts that I've had about the series, thoughts that I've had about the Sam Raimi series, what happened to Sam Raimi series, what's going on with Mark Webb series, what's to be expected with the maybe Venom movie that's coming out, the Sinister Six that's about to come out, and then Spider-Man 3 that's about to come out, why there's no bridge emerging with Marvel as far as the Spider-Man universe that's owned by Sony, and the rest of everything else is owned by Disney. I'm gonna go into all these different kind of talks about it, and I'm excited because Spider-Man is coming. I just got this, matter of fact, and it came with a free movie ticket also. So if you want to go to your local Best Buy, they've got this on sale right now for $24.99. I don't know how long it's gonna last, and probably this is Saturday right now. Well, it's about to be Saturday in about 1 hour. So if you don't get it by tomorrow, then it's probably gonna go off sale, and it's probably gonna be the normal price, I think $49.99. But hopefully it might be still on sale. Who knows? But to have a free movie ticket, $24.99, and you get all the Blu-rays that you want. And I think even if you just want one of the Blu-rays, you got the other ones. I think each one of those are actually $9.99 right now. So yeah, I mean, go for it. Get you a free movie ticket to see the movie. But I definitely wanted to talk about that because I'm gonna be going to a lot of conversation about that. I want to talk about one more thing, but I don't know if I'm gonna go too much detail about it. I might just do a video off of it, because at this point now I'm gonna be doing a review on the Spider-Man trilogy Blu-ray set. Of course, I'm gonna be doing a review on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 when I go see that on Thursday night. And then in addition to that, I'm also gonna be doing a review on a couple shows that I've watched, because I just looked at, I'm about to look at the rest of Arrow. I started it, but I hadn't finished it. The last episode of Arrow, the Red Hood. It's gonna be interesting to see what's going on with that one. I've heard great things about it. But Arrow is a legit show. I wasn't gonna do any reviews, honestly, because I want to wait to the beginning. I'm definitely gonna have the second review for the Boondocks sometime on Monday night, most likely. It might be into Tuesday, who knows. And then in addition to that, what else? There was one other thing that I was going to review, but I'm not going to talk about it because it plays into, like I said, B versus S. And that's all I can say. It features two actors, and y'all are going to love it. I know y'all are going to love it. But the thing that I wanted to spoil, that I want to talk about, and I'm going to bring into it, is that there's a brand new comic book coming out, and it's going to be about the death of Wolverine. Now think about it like this. You got a man that's made out of adamantium bones that has a healing factor, that anything that happens. There was one comic book where Wolverine, he was in the helicopter blew up, And I mean, any of y'all have looked at the Wolverine movie when he said, "I'm afraid of heights," and who was it? I forgot her name. The Asian girl that could see people's deaths. She had said, "You're gonna die in a helicopter." Technically, that did happen because in the comic books, he exploded and the helicopter exploded, and his whole flesh was torn off, but his brain was still intact. And eventually, his whole entire body, over a course of I think a week and a half, it healed after being completely blown up. And so, I mean, the fact that they're saying that there's a villain out there that can literally take him out, that is going to end him, and it's going to go through a different series of different things, I think that this comic book is going to be epic. This series is going to be epic. So I definitely am going to try to get that. I know Comic Book Day is on May the 6th. So, yeah, it's gonna be epic. But I'm gonna do a video about that or my thoughts about it, and then any more research that I come from checking it out. I'm still in debates about the Amazing Spider-Man game. I mean, I could get it for Xbox 360. I don't have an Xbox One yet. I really wanted to wait till I got Xbox One to get it. But who knows? I'm not really sure, but I've heard a lot of y'all make a lot of different comments. I really appreciate the feedback and the comments on it. A lot of y'all have said that it seemed like maybe y'all leaning more towards that something's going on with Sony. Some of y'all just like don't even worry about it, which I'm not gonna worry about it, but it's just, man, it's crazy. And it's bad because, I mean, Sony did come out with this series. Sony, like, has come out with, like, allowing the boondocks to come out. The camera that this is on right now is a Sony camera. I mean, there's a lot of great things that Sony has done, but it's like, when it comes to the TV shows and stuff, like, I don't know. I don't know if any of y'all remember, and this is, I guess, more Spider-Man talk, the animated series of Spider-Man that was on MTV, and it was a bridge in between Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. And I mean, when it came out and how it ended, it was like, it ended with Electro and all these different kind of things. It was just, the animation was on point, I mean, even for that time. And it just ended. They didn't continue this series at all. And I was like, what is going on? I blamed MTV for the longest time. But Sony had the ability to actually continue the series. They didn't want to. And then a whole other thing went on with the Sam Raimi series that, whether y'all know it or not, Spider-Man 4 was supposed to happen. And I'm going to go into it later and tell y'all about that. But yeah, that's enough of me ranting. Y'all have heard about the brand new Cyborg that's officially gonna be in features. I mean, I know that Lee Thompson Young was really the only person that played that live on the Smallville episode. Y'all seen my tribute for Lee Thompson Young, God rest his soul. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for Ray Fisher to try to go into this role. I'm hoping he does a good job with it. The other thing that I will say, and I'm gonna try to end it because I know I'm running late, is that if y'all think, what is y'all's opinions on, you got the Arrow series, right? You got Arrow, and then you got now a brand new series for the Flash. What if these characters, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like those interact with the characters that's off the movies, what if these main characters play a role in the Justice League? What if? I mean, do you think it should happen? Now, I think David Goyer has said, he's like, well, we're not Marvel. We don't want to go and be like them or anything like that. Wow, what? You ain't like Marvel. Arrow in and of itself is one of the best shows, period. And in addition to that, like the way that they set up for the Flash, it looks like it's gonna be even better than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. even could be. So why not take these guys that are growing into these roles after 2 seasons and feature them on your movie? By the time this 2017 comes, Arrow would have been on how long? So it started 2013. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Are you serious? I mean, that long? I mean, that's literally, I mean, that's 5 years that this person has played this role to a T, and he won't be old. He'll be the perfect fit. In addition to even the Flash, he'll be 3. That'll be 3 years later. So I say they should go. What do y'all think? If y'all think that they should go into the Justice League, let me know your thoughts about what I was talking about as far as Wolverine, as far as Cyborg, as far as Are y'all excited about anything that I'm going to be talking about Spider-Man related? Because it's going to be a lot of different videos coming up about that. And any kind of other reviews that y'all feel like I should really go, because I think I'm going to be going to see Transcendence this weekend. Maybe Brick Mansion, I'm not sure, Paul Walker's last film. But anything y'all think I should check out or talk about, let me know in this at the bottom. Leave it in your comments. And then if you like this, please click the like at the bottom. Really appreciate everybody that's a subscriber. And I pray that all of y'all have a great and safe weekend. Yeah, that's it. So this is SEL0320 signing out. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening. Later.